25 seconds,
Perfect.
just like, in case there's an error. Okay, cool.
All right, it is 6 o'clock. Call the meeting to order. We'll start with the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Mr. Brock,
Here.
Mr. Gant,
Here.
Mr. Jefferson,
Here.
Mr. Sawyer,
Here.
Mr. Schoen,
Here.
Attorney Swear,
Here.
Lori Tribble here.
All right, thank you. All right, first thing on our agenda is our council reorganization. So first thing is town council president. Does anyone have a motion for a nomination for town council president?
A motion for Tyler Brock.
It is a motion for Tyler Brock. Is there a second?
Second.
Have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. All right, next we have vice president. Do we have a motion for a nomination for anyone for vice president?
I'll motion for Blake Jefferson.
Have a motion for Blake Jefferson. Is there a second?
Second.
Have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, Blake Jefferson, vice president. All right, move on to our contracts. First one, we have our attorney contract. Attorney Schwer. Is there any major changes, any discussion on that?
There's no change from last year.
Looks the same to me. All right, does anyone have any discussion? If there's no discussion, do I have a motion to accept the contract with Attorney Schwer?
I will so move.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that motion carried.
Thank you.
All right, next we have our MCO water and sewer contract. Does anyone have any discussion on that?
Their contract is the same as last year, just a 5% increase.
Is there any questions, comments, discussion? If there is no discussion on that, do I have a motion to accept the contract with MCO for water and sewer?
So moved.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries. Okay, next we have the MCO contract for the street department, top rate street department for Kouts. Is there any comments, questions, concern on that? All right, if there's no questions or any comments, do I have a motion to accept the MCO contract to operate the street department?
So moved.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Next, we have our leaf and brush contract for 2026 with Lawn Pro.
There's no change in the price, same thing.
I'm wondering if we can get a little more flexibility with them.
I can see what he'll do. What do you
Yeah.
mean by more flexible?
Well, we still got some leaves out
Yeah, we had
because of the
though.
snow, right? So that's my question. Can they be more flexible with that?
I can ask him.
Okay.
He's
I mean-
got lots of other things to do at the same time.
Yeah.
so.
But we
But
are
we
a
can see.
customer. Yeah.
Well, he can't control the snow and neither can we.
No,
Yeah.
weather permitting, but still, it's,
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, I've been satisfied with his service.
yeah.
All right, is there any other discussion? If there's no other discussion, do I have a motion to accept the leaf and brush contract with Lawn Pro for 2026?
So moved.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that motion carries. All right, next we have our annual appointments. First is our town marshal, Chief James Smith. You want to stick around?
Yes, Dylan doesn't want to stop me.
Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. All right, do I have a motion to reappoint James Smith as town marshal for 2026?
So moved.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, next we have our building inspector, that is Orville Jefferson. You want to keep doing that?
Sure.
I think if you do, I'd like that. All right, is there any discussion for Orville, questions? All right, if there's no questions or discussion, do I have a motion to appoint Orville Jefferson, building inspector for 2026?
I move so.
I have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
I have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next, park director, Orville Jefferson.
That's me again.
That's you. Still want to stick with it?
I do want to stick with
All
that.
right.
Yeah,
Good. You've been doing a good job.
thanks.
Is there any discussion or questions for Orville on that? All right, do I have a motion to appoint Orville Jefferson as park director for 2026?
So moved.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Thank you.
Motion carried. Thank you. All right, next we have our planning commission. It's 2 town council members. So I've been on there. I'm interested in staying on there. I believe those are appointed by the council still.
Yeah, well, it's council and staff, so.
Okay. And then Tim Gant, also interested in staying. Okay. We need to vote on those as appointed by the council?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is there a motion for Tyler Brock to serve on the planning commission as a town council member?
So moved.
Motion, is there a second?
Second.
Okay, there's a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries, thank you. All right, and then Tim Gant, is there a motion for Tim Gant to serve on the planning commission as a member of the town council?
So moved.
Have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
There's a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That one carries. And then, staff member, that'd be Lori Tribble, I'm assuming you want to
Yeah, I'll
continue with that, all right? Is there a motion to appoint Lori Tribble to the planning commission as staff member?
So moved.
Have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
There's a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that motion carries. And then I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, are there member or positions on those boards that are expired as of December?
no, they all wanted to stay.
Okay. All right.
BZA always has openings, but
Okay.
that's the only one.
Okay. So I think there's 4 positions that are appointed by town council president on the planning commission, correct?
Yes,
All right, I know Laura Blythe, hers would have expired in December.
and she
She's
asked to
interested.
stay.
Okay. So I'm going to reappoint Laura. And that's the only one I've heard from that's,
I don't know, I don't have it in front of me what the expirations were. Usually if they tell me they want to stay, I don't go through the whole process again.
okay. Lois Cole expired her term on
And
December
as far as I
31st.
know, she wants to stay.
Okay. All right, she's interested in staying. I think that the council members are interested in going another direction. And as president, I'm not going to reappoint Lois Coble this year to the planning commission. So we can take note of that. And I believe she serves on the BZA as a planning commission appointment, appointed by the planning commission. So my question is, would she continue to serve on the BZA as a planning commission appointment if she's no longer on the planning commission?
Normally, the planning commission makes that appointment, correct?
Correct.
And if that's correct, it'd be up to the planning commission as to whether or not she stays on the BZA.
Okay. If she's on there as a planning commission member, I guess that's just a general question.
Yeah, I really don't know the answer to that right off the top of my head.
Okay.
I can let you.
Yeah, it's just a I guess a procedural question. We can find an answer to that. All right. I believe that takes care of the planning commission. Let's see. Then BZA will be under old business. Okay. All right. Council liaison positions. Is there anyone interested in changing from any of those? Okay. So police department, that was me, Tyler Brock. Parks department, that's me, Tyler Brock. Fire department, Blake Jefferson. Stormwater board, Harold Sellier. MCO, Harold. Engineering, Blake Jefferson. NERC, John Schoen. And clerk treasurer, Tyler Brock. Those will remain the same. All right. So next on the agenda is approval of the regular meeting minutes, December 8th, 2025. Is there any discussion on the regular meeting minutes from December 8th? Okay, if there's not any discussion on the regular meeting minutes, do you have a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes from December 8th?
I move so.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
There's a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that motion carries. Next, approval of the claims, January 1st through January 12th. If everyone's had a chance to review those, is there any discussion? And if there's no discussion, do I have a motion to approve the claims January 1st through January 12th, 2026?
I so move.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries. Thank you.
Did you see the 9th through the 31st?
Let me see.
Yep.
Yeah, they're right next to each other. Okay. Is there any discussion on the claims December 9th, 2025 through December 31st, 2025? And then if there's no discussion, to have a motion to approve December 9th through December 31st, 2025 claims.
So moved.
Have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries. All right, department reports, clerk treasurer.
We got the Wessler Engineering Amendment number 4 for approval.
Okay. So everybody had a chance to review. Amendment number 4. A lot of order here. Is there any discussion on amendment number 4 from Wessler, the contract? Right, if there is no discussion, do I have a motion to accept amendment number 4, the Western Engineering contract for water system improvements.
I will make that motion.
Okay, there's a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that motion carries. Thank you.
Next is the change order for IHC Construction Companies for the water treatment plant.
This looks like it's titled change order number 1. All right, is there any discussion on the change order number 1? And if there's no discussion, to have a motion to accept the change order.
I move so.
Okay, I have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Okay, I have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that motion carries.
Next is the payment request number 18 for IHC for the treatment plant.
Okay, 18 down at the okay. All right, is there any discussion on the payment request number 18 from IHC? Okay, if there's no discussion, do I have a motion to approve payment request labeled number 18 for IHC?
So moved.
There's a motion, is there a second?
Second.
There's a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries.
Next, there is discussion necessary on one of our police cars. There's an estimate in there to repair the car. It has a bad water pump that's hard to get to. This is just an estimate of the things that are wrong with it at this point. There could be more once they get into it. We were going to retire this car and sell it this year. I guess I need to know what you want to do with it. Do you want to fix it and sell it, or do you just want to sell it as is?
Say it's a water pump?
Yeah, and I guess they're really hard to get to. My understanding is Ford redesigned it,
They're internal.
yeah, but they redesigned it the new ones, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yes, for 2026, they're on the outside.
Like they used to be.
Over the last 8, we purchased 3 of them. They've gone out, which means it's in the inside of the engine, so they have to tear everything apart to get to it. And then basically, because they have, 60, 80, 100,000 miles on it, they're like, hey, you want us to put stuff back that's old, you want us to rebuild it back, new belts, new chain, not chain, this and that. This one, we expected to be the same kind of thing, except that there were additional things, spark plugs, all kinds of things that were ignored in 2022 when a previous employee here just said, put it back together and send it here, and no one knew about the other problems, and that was problems with Fester. So it basically over doubled the bill minimum. And we were planning to get rid of it, like I said, either the summer or fall.
Yeah. Is that,
And that's gonna be a pretty big hit on our repair budget, because most of our cars are new, so they're under warranty. So our repair budget's kind of small.
right. Is this a full-time car, part-time?
It's a reserve car, yeah,
It's
it's
a
part-time reserve car. It's to the point now where if you pour a gallon of antifreeze, it just hits the ground. I mean, it doesn't even stay.
Yeah.
So we've taken it out of service, so we have the one whole car. We had another one we were taking out of service because it was starting to show problems with the water, well, maybe the water pump, maybe something else, but rather than take a chance,
Yeah.
That one was getting old too, so we're just trying to get rid of things before they start costing us money. But this one is kind of, you know, you want to pay as much and, you know, I don't know if we're going to get a return on it or not.
Sure.
And we've been operating without it for the last couple of months, so. Kind of the program we want, you guys can decide.
Yep. Let's see.
And the private party values here are in favor.
Those are wrong, those are the
Okay.
wrong years, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're looking at almost $4,000
That's the minimum.
in repairs, yeah.
He said it could be more as it goes in,
Yeah.
and instead of just the water pump, there's other things in there, the spark plug thing to be done, there, one's out of, I'm not a mechanic.
Timing belt,
Timing,
the
yeah.
chain belt, or whatever, some belt that need to be fixed as well.
Yeah.
Motor won't even touch it.
Can't
Motor, we have to pick it up to the south, like, even the motor won't even mess with it, there's that much complication to it.
How many miles are on it?
100 and,
That one's about 103, 104,000.
Uh, Yeah, I think. What have we gotten for the last few that we've signed?
Last time we got 5,000 for, but that was
Yeah.
like a fluke.
Yeah. So yeah, I think our return on investment from dumping $4,000 into it, is
You
probably
can't
not.
guarantee what we'll get.
Right. Okay. Does anybody else have any thoughts on that?
Do we have any offers? No?
I mean, I can't even let someone test drive it because we can't hold radiator fluid in it. That's the problem. If it was just, you know, some other issues, we can tell people, hey, it's got this issue, so we can forewarn them, but this, you know, no one's gonna buy a car unless they can either scrap it or part it out or, want a project. I mean, if it doesn't even run, or it doesn't, you can't test drive it, I don't know.
For the big old V8. Alright. Okay, so your thoughts are either repair it, sell it, or repair it and put it back in service, or?
Just for a couple of months, because we're getting our next car in, and
Okay.
it's either summer or later fall, it just depends.
Can you get by without it?
Yes. We have been, that's why we're letting know we
Yeah.
can.
My opinion is don't put any money into it, throw a for sale sign in it, as is. No sense throwing $4,000 out the window.
Yep. I'd agree with
I
that.
agree.
Okay.
It's not worth much more than that as it sits, even if it was running.
Yeah.
For being 10 years, almost 10 years old.
Yeah, that's what I would do. That's something we need to vote on.
Yes, it's disposing of town property.
Alright,
I will make a motion.
alright. So we have a motion to not move forward with the repairs and decommission that vehicle.
Yes,
Take it out of service.
decommission and put it up for sale.
Okay, alright, so we have a motion for that. Is there a second?
Second.
You have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Alright, that motion carries.
And then next is the road truck equipment. I'm asking for approval to pay this. If we can't get our credit approval from the truck equipment because of the storm coming this weekend or later this week, one of the trucks is down. And so we can go pick up the part if it comes in. Corey just asked if I would ask if you would approve it to
Yeah, get the ball rolling.
get the ball rolling so we can hopefully get it back in service before the snow
Are
comes.
they gonna fix it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And most everything is bolt on. Pillow blocks, bearings.
Yeah, look, so we've got two estimates here, one from Rowe for $704.34, The next would be from Terry Truck Equipment for $763.47 for the same parts. So, assume we will probably go with the 704. Do you have a motion to approve payment to Road Truck Equipment for $704.34 for the salt spreader parts?
So moved.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries.
The street bid is out. The bid opening is January 22nd at 3 p.m. and it won't be awarded till June 1st. I got my clerk treasurer bonded. I will be recording that at Porter County. And that is all I have.
All right, thank you. Attorney Schwartz.
No report.
All right, thank you. Parks Road.
The walking trail at Drazer is now lit. We have lights all around the park, on the walking trail. And we're getting a price on new bollards at Penzi. That's it.
Where are you putting the new bollards at?
I want to get rid of those old bollards at Penzi because they have they'll move a lot.
Oh, okay.
They're junk, they need to be replaced. They were junk when we put them up and they need to be replaced.
Okay.
Yeah, lights look very nice.
Thanks.
Yep.
That's cool. Thank you. All right. We'll wait for him to come back.
Yeah.
All right. Code enforcement.
Not a whole lot going on.
Yeah.
Things are going well.
That's good. Cool. All right, thank you. Police department.
Oh, you took mine. Far away. Really, you had nothing? I think that was it, yeah, everything's been pretty quiet.
Now, is there equipment in that car you can move to a new one?
Yes, we had another car from last summer that we had stripped out and we're trying to sell, but we couldn't get it de-striped, no one would do it. Tony Howard would do it at H&A, Tony's not really into that business or anything involving us now, so. And all the other places I took them to, they wanted thousands of dollars to de-stripe a car, and I'm like, no, and I kept waiting, and found a guy in Hebron that has that auto dealership out there, and he did it like $2 or $3 and cleaned it up nice, so we'll get that up on the block. And I'll be taking this car over to him, and he can de-equip everything on that car that we're gonna get rid of then.
Okay.
And his prices are more than reasonable, so.
Cool. All right. What are you gonna replace it with? What are you replacing it with?
I did not want a Ford, obviously, and I was told that the water pump's now on the outside, so it's, all you have to do is go in there and just take it out, so
Yeah.
the Ford did scare me.
Yeah. Right on. All right, thank you. Plan commission. Nothing there. Building inspector.
No report.
All right. Stormwater management.
We're getting close on our next project at Ross and Maple Street. Hopefully it will go out for bid by next month's meeting. Working on coordinating with NIPSCO from some utility conflicts that we have. They've got a handful of house gas service lines that are going to have to be adjusted in order to get our storm sewer line in where we need it for depth wise, and they've said about 6 months. So the bid, it'll go out for bid, but we won't be able to give a notice to proceed until springtime because the gas lines may not be moved till like June-ish.
Wow.
But that's one of our standing water areas right now. We're going to get that taken care of with a complete rework of that intersection, 3 catch basins and a bunch of structure and a bunch of pipe and get some water moving.
Cool. Awesome. All right, thank you. Fire department.
Everything's going good. We're starting off the year sending 3 new firefighters to the District 1 Fire Academy. Each firefighter will have about 400 hours of training, and it comes with a handful of state certified certifications. And looking forward to having them join with us. So.
Cool. Good to hear. Your truck going well?
Yes, absolutely. Had a few bugs that got worked out, and they've taken very good care of us. So
Yeah, good.
I'm sure you've seen it in service and going around.
real shiny.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, next we have ordinances and resolutions. So we have, let's see. Okay, ordinance 2025-10, it's an ordinance amending town code, traffic code, so parking regulations and residential parking. There's a kind of a committee formed on that, and Blake, if you guys met and discussed this a little bit and made some changes, can you just give a brief on that?
Yeah, the main changes that were made, let's see here. We had any residence that has a gravel driveway or gravel area used for parking a recreational vehicle existing on the effective date of the passage of this ordinance, which does not conform with the provisions of this chapter, shall be considered a lawful non-conforming use and may be continued. So if you already have gravel, you can continue using your gravel driveway. I know we had talked about as well, because there is parking in the easement, we didn't want parking on grass, but the only grass area that you could park in is that easement there on the side of the sidewalk, not on the side that is, the side that's closest to the road, not closest to your house. And if folks want to gravel that or leave it grass, they can, because it's theirs to maintain. But that is the only grass area that is allowed to be parked on. We did talk about the 24 hours for a trailer. We were gonna make that, I believe it was 72 hours, just because, you know, if someone's moving on a Friday, we'd like to give them more time, not have to move their trailer around the yard and stuff like that, or weather happens, you know, it rains while they're trying to do something. For the most part, that was the changes on this.
All right, John or Patty, do you guys have anything else on that?
No, that's about it.
All right, I think we just noted in here that on this version, that 72 hours still says 24.
Yeah.
So we'll need to change that. I think there may still be some additional discussion needed on it, so if we can continue to do
I would
that.
just like to say that trailers spelled with an
An O.
ER instead of OR.
Oh, there's,
Yeah,
yeah,
we, a couple grammatical errors.
grammatical errors
Yes.
or,
Yeah, we'll get those corrected. Yeah, maybe there's a little bit more discussion on this, and we can get it buttoned up a little bit. Work through a couple things and check it out again, the next one. How do you guys feel about that?
was there anything else that we wanted to talk about? I thought it was, for the three of us that met, we had just said that the 24-hour, that was the only amendment to what we had decided. Was there anything else that,
I mean, so me personally, like, so I know that we're talking about new driveways being a hard surface
right,
and changing hard surface to not include gravel.
right, did we still want to talk about that?
I mean, I do.
Okay, do you want to meet then?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
sure.
do.
And do that this coming month?
Yeah, and that, I guess my reasoning for that is, you've probably seen my driveway and I don't know if you have or not, but my neighbor's driveway, and we had both recently put in gravel sections
Mhm.
of driveway, and they've just been immensely helpful. And I would have a difficult time personally saying, okay, I did that a couple years ago, now nobody else can do that. I don't like that for myself. So the way it is right now, I would say no on it, just for my vote, but that's my reasoning. Not saying that it has to be that way, but I
Okay,
just want to be open with you.
yeah. I think a lot of our discussion was new builds too, but yeah, let's
Yeah.
just meet this month and
Okay.
figure it out.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we'll meet again, and so let's table this one more time. All right. Any other discussion on ordinance 2025-10? All right, so that one's, we're gonna table that one. Next, we have ordinance 2025-11. It's the ordinance amending portions of town code, chapter 93, the animal regulations. So this is our second reading after we have propose the changes that were discussed at the last meeting. Does anyone have any further discussion on this? All right, if there is no further discussion, do I have a motion to adopt ordinance 2025-11?
I move so.
Okay, I have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, ordinance 2025-11 is adopted. Okay, now we have resolutions. Resolution 2026-1, this is a resolution allowing the clerk treasurer to cancel hold and outstanding checks, which is normal procedure. Is there any discussion on that? If there's no discussion, is there a motion to adopt resolution 2026-1?
So moved.
Motion, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. That motion carries. Next is resolution 2026-2. It's a resolution encumbering 2025 funds to pay in 2026. Also normal procedure. Is there any discussion on that? And if there is no discussion, is there a motion to adopt resolution 2026-2?
So moved.
I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
I have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next, we have resolution 2026-3. It's a resolution transferring 2025 funds between line items. It's also normal procedure. Is there any discussion on that? No discussion. Is there a motion to adopt resolution 2026-3?
So moved.
I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
There's a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. And then the old business, so we have the BZA appointment of Jonathan Hackett. Just wanted to give everybody that was interested in chatting with him to have a chance to do that. I've talked to him again since then. Does anybody else have any comments or anything like that? All right, yeah, I've talked to him. He seems very interested in serving and for the right reasons. So with that being said, that's a president's appointment, so I will appoint Jonathan Hackett to the BZA. And that's all we have under old business. Anything else from any of you? You sure, Rika?
I really don't have anything to report. Things are just kind of,
Good.
yeah,
All right.
a lull.
Yeah. All right, well, if there's nothing else, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion, second? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, meeting's adjourned.
Lord, I do have a question for you. Sure. So, we got the charity game license to grab off the golf cart.